Hey guys, welcome back. In the last session, we have worked on the application.properties file. We have set up some of the properties actually. Now, in this session, what I will do is I'll be running the customer service application. Okay, and let's check whether the application will run or not. Okay, so let me go to the customer service application. Let's right click on this one, run as a customer service. Now let's see whether the Spring Boot will start up or not. So it should start up the application on the Tomcat 8081 actually. Okay, it is saying that unknown database customer service. We haven't created the database yet. Okay, so we can create the database. Okay, so I'll be showing that how to create the database and all. Okay, so here you can see, I'll show at the top. Here you can see the application, the Tomcat started on port 8081. We have set up the port right in application.properties. We have the set up the port 8081. Okay, so the application is started on the Tomcat 8081. The one thing which is giving error is unknown database. We haven't. It is saying that Spring Boot cannot find it is connecting to the MySQL database, but it is not able to connect with this customer service DB. Okay, now what I'll do is I have the MySQL AG with me. So I'll be using the MySQL AG and I'll be creating the database. So in order to create the database, what I will be using is I'll be using a command called create database table name. What is our database table name? Let me copy from this here. Customer service is the database name. Okay, so now let me, where it is? SQL AG. So I'll be creating the database. So this is my database. Create, spelling wrong. This is correct now. So create database customer service. Now we'll be creating a database called customer service. Let's click on this one. So it will be executing a query. So it is saying that one query executed, 0 success, 1 error. What is the error? Create database. Spelling wrong. See, create database and database name. So now this is fine. Now it will be creating the database. See, here you can see one query executed, one success, 0 error, 0 warnings. Now it is saying that create database customer services. With this query, we have created the database, and you can see here, if you refresh this one, you can see the database details. So let me refresh this one. So here you can see that customer service is the database. Inside the database, you should be adding the multiple tables. Actually, we'll be working on that when we adding the customer. So we will be able to see the customer table inside the customer service database. Okay, I hope this is fine. Okay, now let me rerun this application. Let me rerun this application. Stop and rerun this application. Now this time it will be using the customer service database. Now we won't be throwing, it won't be throwing any exception to us now. Okay, so let me show that one. So it is connecting to the database. Okay, so now you can see we are not getting any error actually. So before we used to get the error because we shouldn't be having any database called customer service. That's why we are getting some exception actually. So the customer service application is started in 4 seconds, and at what port number on what port number this is running? On 8081 the customer service is running. So now what I'll do is I'll be pushing these changes, application.properties changes to the remote repository. Okay, so let me go to my working directory, git local directory. So here, let's check the status, git status. So now what it will be saying? So we have one file modified. What is the file name? Customer application.properties file, where this is available in customer service source main resources. Now what I want to do is I want to add this file. Let me add this file. Okay, I'll be using a git add command. Git add, what is the file name? Just copy this file name, copy it, and just paste it over here. So now we have added file, actually application.properties file. Actually we have added warning in the working. Okay, fine, just ignore it. Okay, so now let me check the status. Now it should be added, git status. So now it is added, this file is added. Now I want to push this file to the remote. I'll be using git push command to push the changes. Okay, so here it is saying that it is asking me to set the upstream to feature customer service, because we have created a new branch, right? We haven't set the upstream. Like we have set it before we have set by default it was setting up the upstream branch as main. Now we want to set the upstream branch as the customer service. Okay, so let me add the git push set upstream origin, and the origin is feature customer service. Now we are setting up the feature customer service is the our upstream branch, and now it is asking the authentication. So we have authenticated. Now everything is fine now. So now what I'll do is I'll be checking the status once again. Git status. Now it is not committed actually. So now once it is committed, it will not show anything in green. So now we have to commit the changes. Git commit -m. I'll say updated the application.properties. Yes, we have updated the application.properties with data source details. Let me commit. So we have committed the changes. You can see one file changed, 8 insertions are done. Okay, now let me push this git push. So now we are pushing the changes to upstream branch. So what is our upstream branch? Feature is feature what is this? Feature customer service is the upstream branch. Now you can see that we have pushed the changes to upstream branch. So you can see now, you can go to the git. Actually you can see here it is saying a message like had a recent push 2 seconds ago. So what is the push? So let me see that. Let me go to this. What is the push? It is done. Updated the application.properties, 8 insertions. You can see this is the application.properties we have updated. Okay, I hope this is fine. Okay, in the next session we will be we will be writing a customer class, customer Pojo class. Okay, until then, thank you for watching.